quick draw. I want to get fairly tight to it. Now, anybody who's going to be working range, I'm going to need you to fade right on this. And then anybody's running short is going to stay towards the top of the caldera if we're going to come at them. I have you in the Griffin.
Sounds good.
Well, that's the thing. We got to get to brawling range, so I may be moving us, right up to the hoop if we have to.
Wolverine nach Charlie 4.
It's fine, chill the out, man. It's fine, it's just a 5-starter.
Komm, Leute, redet miteinander.
15 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't die.
Guys,
15 seconds, don't die.
Guys. 3, 2, 1.
Charlie Dar, CT, yellow. Okay, go. Get Charlie, so we can go.
There. To your left, is there? Sorry, shoot.
So, jetzt gleich hinter die Indie-Pocken.
Mediums be prepared to pull back E40 towards the E5 border.
On my mark.
Left side, come on! Like now, I need strikes on OP barrel. Wire our strikes up.
Die Hauptgruppe rechts, Uferlinie.
They have 3 mechs sitting on the left side when you pass over. Overheating is bad. Both legs on the Griffin. Hit the Griffin.
Sorry about that. That was such a
That's right. I'm gonna spawn Lance, you guys in Charlie, Lance, you guys in Bravo. That's B2C1.
This third drop is 2 lights, 2 mediums, 2 heavies, 2 assaults.
Leute in die Breite ziehen, zieht euch in die Breite.
Lights, watch our backs. We're gonna about base and take up position in Bravo 6.
Ja, kurze Aufschaltung Delta 4, 3 Stück, 2 Mediums einleiten, wie ich es richtig gesehen habe.
Make a firing line.
C4 Tactical Hill, boys.
Fox.
Laufen unter ECM, hab 2 durchlaufen, 10 Bravo 4.
And get ready to hit people coming from our right.
Charlie on the left. Charlie, a Hellbringer on the left.
Okay, let's group up towards the left. We're gonna press through Bravo 3 to Bravo 4. I think they're kind of spread out.
Check yourselves. Make sure you've got, UAV cool shot.
Here they come. They're pushing hard, guys.
Deco. Tez on.
Go. Oh, got a contact here, Bravo 3.
Nice, Marshall. I'm on Delta Griffin.
Well, you cross it then. Get in their face.
They got a highlighter, they just pushed up on Theta. We need help on Theta. Up on Theta.
Yep, that's the noise. Go. Let's finish this.
Full pressure, guys, full pressure. They're down low. They're down low in Charlie 3. Get the f***ing arm, Jackson.
Jackson, cool shot.
Golf. I got him.
Go, B3, go.
Echo, go.
Get over on your medium, guys. Get Echo Stormcrow.
God, I suck as a pilot, but thank I packed my skill.
I'm sorry that you died, sweet girls, but we will send a reasonably nice letter to your family.
Attention to the paper doll. Make sure you guys are shooting the correct legs. Be careful of the collisions. I don't want to hear complaints about it. Work around it. Let's play this game.
I need another heavy. I've got TB and a quick draw. I want to get fairly tight to it. Now, anybody who's going to be working range, I'm going to need you to fade right on this. And then anybody's running short is going to stay towards the top of the caldera if we're going to come at them. I have you in the Griffin.
Sounds good.
Well, that's the thing. We got to get to brawling range, so I may be moving us, right up to the hoop if we have to.
Wolverine nach Charlie 4.
It's fine, chill the out, man. It's fine, it's just a 5-starter.
Komm, Leute, redet miteinander.
15 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't die.
Guys,
15 seconds, don't die.
guys. 3, 2, 1.
Charlie Dar, CT, yellow. Okay, go. Get Charlie, so we can go.
There. To your left, is there? Sorry, shoot.
jetzt gleich hinter die Indie-Pockens,
Mediums be prepared to pull back E40 towards the E5 border. On my mark.
Left side, come on! Like now, I need strikes on OP barrel. Wire our strikes up.
Die Hauptgruppe rechts, Uferlinie.
They have 3 mechs sitting on the left side. When you pass over? Overheating is bad. Both legs on the Griffin. Hit the Griffin.
Sorry about that. That was such a
That's right. I'm gonna spawn Lance, you guys in Charlie, Lance, you guys in Bravo. That's B2C1.
This third drop is 2 lights, 2 mediums, 2 heavies, 2 assaults.
Jetzt in die Breite, zieht euch in die Breite.
Lights, watch our backs. We're gonna about base and take up position in Bravo 6.
Ja, kurz Aufschaltung Delta 4, 3 Stück, 2 Mediums einleiten, wie ich es richtig gesehen habe.
Make a firing line.
C4 Tactical Hill, boys.
Fox.
Laufen unter ECM, hab 2 durchlaufen, 10 Bravo 4.
And get ready to hit people coming from our right.
Charlie on the left, Charlie, a Hellbringer on the left.
Okay, let's group up towards the left. We're gonna press through Bravo 3 to Bravo 4. I think they're kind of spread out.
Check yourselves. Make sure you've got UAV cool shot.
Here they come. They're pushing hard, guys.
Deco. Tez on.
Go.
Oh, got a contact here, Bravo 3.
Nice, Marshall. I'm on Delta Griffin.
Well, you cross it then. Get in their face. They got a highlighter. They just pushed up on Theta. We need help on Theta. Up on Theta.
Yep, that's the noise. Go. Let's finish this.
Full pressure, guys. Full pressure. They're down low. They're down low in Charlie 3.
Get the fucking arm, Jackson.
Jackson, cool shot.
Cough.
I got him.
Go, P3, go.
Echo, go.
Get over on your medium, guys. Get Echo Stormcrow.
God, I suck as a pilot, but thank I packed my skill.
I'm sorry that you died, sweet girls, but we will send a reasonably nice letter to your family.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to MRBC, Season 6, Week 4, Antares Scorpions versus Steel Jaguar. Of course, Week 4, we're starting the map rotations over again, so you might see a lot of familiarity to the Week 1 shoutcast here. So, be interesting to see if any new strategies develop, or if people stick with what works. I am Bandit B17 from the Marine Mechs, and my stream is lying because this is not Radic.
Oh my god.
Forgot something.
My whole life is a lie.
That's a good start, guys. Oh god! I just changed my name. Alright. I've already started drinking. I'm gonna just blame it on that. Today's drink is, once again, screwdrivers, because I have a whole gallon of orange juice and somebody's gotta drink it. So...
So all those vitamins have gone to your head, man.
Absolutely. So, alright, let's get that fixed there. Looking good, and then let's fix the logo. Because you are a Marine Mech, just like me. Holy cow, that's big.
And not a wolf.
I did not come properly prepared, apparently. But there we go. Everything looks good.
You came properly drunk. Ready to go.
Yes. So I did buy an Xbox 360 controller, and it was supposed to arrive tomorrow, because I thought I was going to be streaming a match tomorrow. Turns out I'm streaming a match tonight, And the controller arrived a day early. Go Amazon Prime. Thank you very much. So it came in a day, even though I didn't pay for next day shipping. So that's awesome. So I will be back to controller action for the camera. Hopefully it'll be nice and smooth. It'll be a little bit of a different layout than the DualShock 4 controller I was using before. But we'll see how it goes. Who knows? It might explode and not work at all. I guess we'll find out.
Now, that would be interesting.
Absolutely. I'm trying to figure out the best way to rebind some of the buttons to maybe do some of those interface actions like, hitting the backspace, backslash, Q, spacebar, tab, B that we always have to hit. It'll be nice if I can set that up, but not today, so you'll be hearing me whacking the keyboard a bunch. Definitely stay tuned, though, because we will have giveaways today. After the first drop, I'm going to hopefully do a premium time code. After the third drop, I'm going to try for a premium time code, and then after the match is completed, we'll do a MechBait code. I will announce it in voice, and then 5 minutes after the fact, I'll also put it in chat, so hopefully things will line up properly, and we'll do the raffle. So, Antares Scorpions versus Steel Jaguar. We are 4 weeks in. Both teams have quite a few matches under their belt. This is looking like this might be a pretty close match here. Both of these teams are currently not in first place in the division, but they are going to be fighting each other to try and claw up the rankings to try and get to higher than where they are right now. So this should be a very good match. Antares Scorpions, they had a really good win last week against just some scrub team, I don't even know. And then it was us. And then Steel Jaguar coming off of pretty tough loss against Rising Storm. I think these guys are looking to come back and kick some ass. So this will be very interesting to watch. We've been playing a lot with Antares Scorpions. These are good guys. We enjoy playing with them. Much respect there. I don't have the roster up on the screen because I unfortunately didn't talk to any AS guys quick enough to get a truncated list. So, but they have a pretty big roster, but their comp team is pretty tight. These guys are fun. We do play with them in NBT a lot. We're currently allied with Isengrim actually, so we've been playing a lot of matches together and things like that. So. Definitely a good team, a good comp team. Then over to SJR. These guys, definitely I would say one of the best teams in the game. Seem to be having a little bit of trouble right now, but I think they're going to push hard and try and get through. Kind of feeling the burnout a little bit. A lot of us are kind of feeling it just a little bit, but we'll see if they can overcome that and come away with a win today.
Yeah, it'll be pretty interesting to see how they bounce back from their last engagement, where they, as for those of you who watched it, remember that Seraphim Rising Storm took it to them, and I don't think SJR is used to having that sort of a struggle. I think so. It'll be interesting to see whether they kind of go back to their old ways, where is one of the best teams in the game, or whether they continue to struggle a little bit against another very good team.
Well, goodness gracious, these guys moved very quick. I wish I had a little bit more time to prepare and talk about HPG Manifold, but we are actually heading into the game, so let's go take a look. So
I'm going to be interested to see whether they go with the range or the brawl strategy here. I know AS is pretty brawl inclined on these opening matches, but it's you never know. On HPG, you can run a range deck very effectively.
Yep, and so once again, this is drop 1 recon match, so 4 lights, 4 mediums. We have been seeing a lot of going up on the wall with a range deck lately, and it looks like there is a possibility we will be seeing that again, although not from Team 2, which is SJR. These guys are actually moving into the main bowl, but it looks like Antares Scorpions is sending at least one group up onto the far wall.
Yeah, they've got their light mechs heading up on one wall here, and the other group seems to be kind of trading on the ground level. Some of their mechs there. They've got, what's that, a Shadow Cat, some 6Ks peeking around the corner, or one 6K, two 6Ks, sorry, yeah.
Yep. So SJR seems to be spreading out near the HPG itself, while Antares Scorpions has a group in this gate just trying to trade, get some decent damage out, while their other team starts to spread out among the wall, just starting to rotate in this direction or stay spread out. We'll see once they start actually trading in as well.
Yeah, that other lance for AS right now don't really have any angles. I mean, SJR is staying with the center point kind of in between them and that lance. Those light mechs are now moving across. They're all jump jet capable. They've jumped over the gate and they're now moving towards the other lance. But right now it's been kind of 8-on-4 in these pokes.
Some of them are on their way over, trying to hit the guys that are up on catwalk here.
Now this
some
Shadow
big
Cat,
hits on that Shadow Cat. He's kind of regretting peeking out a little bit too long there. He got pretty punished.
Yeah, he did get
the
hurt.
Raven is also taking quite a bit of hits from SJR. They're in a pretty safe position over there because there's only a couple angles that'll reach down into that left area, and it's such a tight firing lane that every time you peek it, they can put a lot of damage on it effectively.
Now, it looked like some of the mediums, those Wolverines and the Stormcrow, were really interested in moving
Avatar
up to the other ramp, and
Avatar is kind of being ballsy here. He moved up into the bowl with the rest of them. Let's see if SJR rotates to try and take him on. Firestarter is kind of coming and taking a peek, but he is down there with the rest of them. A lot of trading going on the left door now. SJR is kind of moving up to the corner. Wolverine took a lot of hits.
Trouble here. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is now outside the gate with the right-handed peeking mech. He doesn't really have any angles where he can...
and they're coming around to finish him off right now.
He
needs to move quick.
It's a good job twisting to get his other arm.
Oh, but he's stuck on the ramp. He is stuck on the ramp. He is not getting around the corner, and that's going to cost him a little bit more damage. He did protect the arm, but he's probably in pretty bad shape right now.
I'll take a look to see what... sitting out there with Drazik, he is... actually doing decently well. He's now
spread it off pretty good.
He's got Arctic Cheetah on him. He took a lot of that damage to his rear CT.
Radic and a Jenner F jumping on that Arctic Cheetah, or at least just trying to back Drazik up a little bit, give him
he's trying
some
to support Drazik. Drazik's now cord CT. He's got to play it very careful with that Arctic Cheetah nearby.
The Shadow Cat up on the wall is down to 61%, has been taking pretty consistent damage from the SJR guys on the ground. But both teams are pretty hurt. I would say Antares Scorpions is more hurt out of the bunch, but...
And you know what? TKO Spec in his Wolverine 6K is running the 4 large laser build, and he lost his weapon arm. He's effectively out of this match now.
Oh, so then that's more firepower in favor of SJR here as we get into the critical point where both sets of mechs are extremely damaged, and one good play could turn the tide.
Glory and the Stormcrows lost half his mech. He's cord CT, but there down goes the first kill. Avatar of What for AS has now gone down. So
he was the Raven in the back here.
2-kill advantage.
Yep. So SJR is doing fairly well on this trade right now. Some of them are pushing up aggressively into the gate, trying to get an angle on the Stormcrow. He's not going to be able to retreat very effectively if they commit to him. He needs to start backing up, and here comes the main body's line of fire, and there he goes. They've rushed through the gate.
Radic and the Jenner needs to be on top of these guys right now. He was too far away for this push, and it's going to really hurt them. They're down essentially now 3 mechs. Yeah, they're down 3 mechs now before some of these guys for AS have been able to engage.
So they are operating in the gate, some of them giving chase to the Arctic Cheetah that came down. But, yeah, things not looking too good for Antares Scorpions here.
Yeah, they split up a little bit too much, I think. They had some mechs drop down, try and come up behind them, and SJR went on the move and left them in the dust, and now AS is badly split up and down to just 3 mechs remaining.
And there is a Cheetah up there on the wall with the Raven. Raven's doing better percentage-wise, but the Cheetah is just such a powerhouse, using small lasers to just shred that Raven up. Let's see if he can get the shot where it counts and take that Cheetah out. He is jumping off the wall right into the waiting arms of SJR. He's not going to last much longer. And there it is, an 8-0 decision in favor of SJR. Goodness gracious! I mean, they got them down. Look at the spread damage there. 62%, 44, 69, 59, 43. I mean, SJR was in pain, but they kept their mechs alive and they kept their weapons available, and that's really what helped them out there. In addition to their ability to just focus down any targets of opportunity, they did a very good job on that one. And I don't think you'd see too many 8-0 decisions in Drop 1.
No, with those light brawls, I mean, you're talking about mechs that just don't have the armor. I mean, it's a lot easier to kill these mechs. You know, there's not as much armor to wear down, and yeah, usually those light brawls, or the light matches, I should say, you see a pretty even final score in terms of 8-4, 8-5, one way or the other. So that's very unusual to see an 8-0. But I guess we've at least got part of our answer whether SJR was going to bounce back or not from last week's match. So they clearly came to play tonight.
Absolutely. I'm trying to get my instant replay going, but it's saying I'm offline on YouTube, unfortunately. I'm not sure what the deal is there.
Google let you down.
Yeah. Thank you, YouTube.
Well, I'm going to watch it a little bit on the stream here, see if I can pick up on any of this action. I think the thing that really hurt AS the most was that the whole match, SJR stayed together as one group. There was not... there were people moving around trying to find better trading spots, but they didn't ever really leave the coordinates that they were in. With Antares Scorpions, a lot of their mechs, they had mechs kind of drop down, try and get behind the enemies, try and get up one ramp, go out the gate. Just a lot of movement and not a lot of coordination. And I mean, when SJR decided to push, some of those mechs for Antares Scorpions were on the other, they were at the center of the map. Trying to get shots in the back, but all of a sudden now, SJR is going through the gate. There's a wall in the way, and you just don't have the firepower. So I think that might be one of the deciding factors in that match, was just the difference in movement. Whereas AS was trying to find good trading where they can shoot, maybe shoot in the back, get some of them turned around, get them spread out, and SJR just kind of said, we're going to stay here, we're going to shoot the people in front of us, and that was that.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very bold maneuver by Steel Jaguar to actually push out into the main bowl. I think they were relying on their research of Antares Scorpions, what Antares Scorpions has done in the past, what they are most likely to do in this match, and they kind of rolled the dice and decided, we bet they're going to go up on the wall, so we're going to play a range deck, but we're not going to sit back and sit on the wall. We're going to put it forward into the bowl. If Antares Scorpions decided to bring a full brawl deck, I think that would have been game over for SJR, most likely. But they used their best judgment to say that the trend so far is that people are in the light brawl are going up on the wall with ranged mechs, and we think it's going to happen again. So we're going to be ready for it. But they weren't completely out of it. They did have some small lasers with the Arctic Cheetah. They had the fire starter as well. So they did have a little bit of beef in that. But with the Wolverines, trying to remember exactly what their deck was like. Did they have Ravens? Did you see Ravens on SJR?
I think I saw a Raven. Yeah, let me see if I can...
I know that Antares Scorpions definitely brought Ravens, and they brought the Shadowcat as well.
They had a Raven 2X.
Okay, so they did...
Firestarter, Stormcrow, 6K, Arctic Cheetah, Shadowcat.
So the two Firestarters, too. So I can't say that they'd be completely out of the game. And Wolverines, even with the large lasers, can brawl pretty effectively, especially in situations like that on this type of map. So I can't say that it was that much of a gamble. It still was, because there are other mechs you can bring that are really true straight brawl, from my experience. But maybe this is more of a be ready for anything style deck. Obviously they didn't bring streaks or anything like that, but it worked. It worked, and it would have been interesting to see if AS brought a full brawl. Would it have still gone in favor of Steel Jag? Would it have been an 8-0 decision? It's hard to say. It's definitely hard to say.
But I would put my money on that would have been a much closer game, especially with how quickly SJR committed to that bowl. I mean, they didn't scout and say, hey, this is the deck they're building, this is what we're going to react to. They said, we're moving into the bowl and kind of rolling the dice.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm going to go ahead and give away a premium time code while I'm thinking, so 5 minutes from now I'll put it in chat, but by the time you hear this, type !raffle for a chance at the premium time code. And I still can't get YouTube to cooperate. I'm not sure what's going on. So we may have... you know what, I'm just going to bring up Twitch then, or is it over already? Your mic's muted again.
Gosh darn it.
that happens way too often. Oh, it just ended. Damn it.
Yeah, it just ended. Sorry.
What a shame. I like doing that instant replay. I think it's very interesting. I'm not sure why it is not properly sending the stream. It says online YouTube on Restream, but I am not going to kill this stream to get it back. That's just not going to make sense. So next time, I'm going to have to... I'm going to have to just catch the Twitch stream as it happens instead of using the DVR.
Can I have a good shoutcast without technical difficulties?
Well, it wouldn't be fun without shit like this happening, I guess. Well, actually, it would be fun without shit like this happening. What am I saying?
That's okay, because I'm just going to stuff my face on stream.
That's pretty great, bro.
Halloween candy.
So, next match coming up, Frozen City Night. This is the 2-4-2-0 drop. 2 lights, 4 mediums, 2 heavies, no assaults. You can have 2 duplicate inner sphere chassis, so you can see 2 fire starters, 2 shadow cats. No. God, why do I keep immediately going to clan tech when I'm trying to explain the fact that they're IS duplicates? Shadow Hawks. I'll just say hunchbacks from now on. 2 hunchbacks. Why not? 2 hunchbacks. 2 griffins. 2 across the board if you wanted. And I'm wrong about that too. It's not 2 across the board. It's max 1, but 2 duplicates. So 2 fire starters, 2 hunchbacks, and then you'll have to go singles for the heavies and the mediums. Goodness gracious. No duplicates for clan. You can have up to 3 clan mechs at a time. But no duplicates and no strikes on this map.
And stop drinking, Bandit, because we're having a rough time.
I think what I need to do is drink more, because maybe it's my nerves getting me. I don't know.
Come around on the other side. That's how it works.
Drink so much that you come around the other side. I gotcha. Mm-hmm. So, Frozen City Night, traditionally a very brawly map. It is capable to get into some mid-range trades. So we might see some tactical hill action, trades over the dropship. But usually it degrades into a brawl, like most things degrade into a brawl. But you might see it degrade into a brawl before many mechs actually get killed, unlike a ranged deck where people start to drop and then it finishes with a brawl. So it'll be interesting to see. This map is capable of range. I don't know whether we're going to see any here. I don't know whether or not we'd see it with this light of a deck. Because in a range situation, those mechs can close the gap relatively quick. But then again, we're seeing range decks on HPG, but I think it's because you have the added bonus of being up on a wall and there being a more complicated route to get to the wall. If it was, let's say, Caustic Valley, we did see a range deck on Caustic, but we also saw it not work in the 4/4 drop. So this does add in the 2 heavies, but whether or not that's enough firepower to truly make a dent in a brawler deck that's charging you, hard to say. I'm not going to say that they're not going to do anything here, because these guys, they're the ones who kind of write the book on what unique strats will work here. And I think we've seen that before, and I think we're going to continue seeing that. So I'm just going to sit back and watch it happen. Looks like they started a new lobby. I have to leave this one and get accepted into the new one.
Now, I would not be surprised to see some blackjacks And the clan mechs, I wouldn't be surprised to see kind of the medium laser Gauss builds. Not necessarily a full brawl, not running full small pulse stack, but at the same time, those medium lasers and Gauss rifles can do well in a pinch if you've got them on a Timberwolf or a Hellbringer. Give you a little bit of range leading into the engagement. I think that's what we're going to see is kind of a slow move into a brawl where you're kind of trading
on your corners, trading over the
your
top,
corners,
yeah.
With the final purpose of getting into that brawl.
Exactly. I mean, there doesn't have to be a rush, and when you're playing teams of this caliber, I don't think that you can necessarily cause the other team to panic by slamming into them and surrounding them and things like that. In higher tier play, you tend to see a lot more systematic, deliberate movements around corners, utilizing their cover as they approach properly. They'll stop at a corner and they'll shoot someone until they either move or die. And then they'll move a little bit further up the corner and they'll shoot someone until they move or die. And they'll do that until the other team's weak enough that they feel that now's the time we go. And then they can focus fire to finish off those weaker mechs that have filtered into the back. So they're both in the lobby. We're seeing them ready up now, so hopefully we'll be jumping into the match pretty quick here. I need to type in the raffle. I missed the 5-minute mark.
Gee whiz. I was looking at chat wondering why everyone kept saying raffle.
Yeah.
I've got it switched up, but I've got it muted. So I was like, man.
Yeah, I missed the 5-minute mark.
What's everyone doing that for?
So we got it open now. People are entering the raffle.
Yeah, it's a rough night.
And it looks like we are hopping in, so I'll do the drawing for that shortly. But let's hop into the game and see what these guys do.
Let's take a look here. Why am I not surprised to see some blackjacks? The 1X is very popular in this sort of close poke brawl situation.
I'm seeing a 4P on the field, 2 of them. Lots of medium lasers, one with 9 and one with 8 medium lasers on their 4Ps. This is on SJR.
You get some love there.
And not surprising, but there we go. We see those 2 blackjack 1Xs. The SJR kind of introduced me to those 1Xs. Those are very terrifying little surgical mechs. Kind of glass cannons because they can be cored out shoulder easy.
Now,
but
SJR has a fire starter coming up to the hill. I wonder if he's going to come over. They've got
surprise!
A Stormcrow and a Nova kind of hanging at the dropship here. They are AS is waiting for SJR to push into the dropship. It doesn't seem like SJR is necessarily going to take that bait right now.
AS got to the dropship incredibly fast here, and that Firestarter didn't even have a clue that they were down there. He was looking over dropship, but didn't realize that they were all waiting for him to come around, and got a good shot on him. He probably came away all right, but he did end up getting that intel in, and it looks to me like AS is starting to move up.
Yeah, the Hellbringer for SJR, Ralza just got wrecked by these...
Here comes the Nova and the Stormcrow. They're in saddle, and they're pushing hard.
They are pushing hard onto these guys. That Stormcrow is after this Hellbringer like it's his business.
And here comes the brawl.
Is now down.
2 down for both teams.
Wow, both Blackjacks down. Very fragile mechs, but it's quick to see them down. Now 3 down for SJR, 3 down for AS. It's even brawl here. Looks like SJR's got the saddle.
Bradley goes down in his Nova, so it is currently 4-3 in favor of SJR. The 5SS is being the focus target now. He's going for the Hunchback, which is pretty fresh. He's getting beaten up here. But we got some overheating going on. Another SJR mech goes down, Kriven. Hellbringer is staying alive, but is sitting saddle. All 4 remaining...
that Hunchback overheated. Gut and the Hunchback overheated, and that really cost him.
He's down to 31%.
Again, but you know what? Some of the fire starters for AS overheated as well.
5-5. it's anybody's game at this point. The
And
fire
Hellbringer
starter is pretty fresh.
Man, this is unusual to see all this overheating on a cold map.
Yeah, I mean, these guys really brought some hot decks to compensate. It is 2-2 now with a Firestarter and a 4P versus a double Firestarter team. The 4P is getting chased down by Mazur over here. Radek is challenging the other Firestarter in the side, so we got 2 1v1 fights simultaneous, but the Hunchback's going to try and take a shot at Radek from the side.
Is going after Radek. He is taking a look. I think Radek might be legged. Let me see if I can...
He is legged, yeah. He looks like
Radek
he's definitely legged.
They are after him hard. Mazur and his Firestarter really needs to help these guys out.
The other Firestarter goes down. The last one left is a 35% Hunchback. He's getting in front of Radek, and there it goes. That was an intense brawl. Antares Scorpions coming away with the win with an 8-6 decision. Just 2 Firestarters remaining. One of them was legged and was able to hold on to the end. And my game just crashed. Good timing, PGI. Application unexpectedly terminated, generating crash report.
Taking a look at the damage here, pretty high across the board. Got a couple mechs on SJR. Looks like a 423 damage by Valkyrie 707. She had the highest damage of the entire match, but some high 300s, 378, 387, 362 for both teams. I mean, a lot of damage put out in this, so some good job spreading that damage by both teams, and a really close match. That was kind of fun to watch.
Absolutely. So let's hop back into MechWarrior here as quickly as possible. That was definitely good timing for the crash.
Yeah.
If anything, I guess I'll take it. So let me update that to a 1-1 decision. You know, I had a feeling this was going to be a close match, and as we've seen, it's pretty bloody here. These guys are both in it to win.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was that initial push by the Stormcrow and the Nova on Antares Scorpions. When they saw that Hellbringer come over, they got a torso off when that Hellbringer peaked. That was how hard they hit him. And that initial push at first seemed like it was maybe a little ill-timed, a little too forward, but the rest of their team did a good job kind of taking advantage of SJR kind of turning to engage those 2 mechs as they came over the hill, and then from that point on, it was really, that was a lot of, almost felt like a lot of 1v1 engagements, not a lot of necessarily focus fire, a lot of mechs overheating, you know, taking a lot of chances to try and get those kills, but with such good damage spread by both teams, I mean, you think you're going to have the kill, you alpha strike knowing that you're going to overheat, and the other player spreads it enough that they live, and then you're stuck, you know, shut down without the kill. That was a really, really close brawl.
Absolutely, that was fun to watch. It was hard to see everything because there was a lot of minor skirmishes all over the place. And I'm getting my replay going here from Twitch this time, and we'll watch this, see how it goes. I'm going to go ahead and end the raffle. So, close and draw. Congratulations to Darth Peanut NWO.
Congratulations.
Your code will be in the mail. So, I'm just kind of doing this from memory here, but Antares Scorpions really got up to the jump ship quick, and they waited, and they waited, but that wait really kind of paid off for them. They were able to get some good initial hits